I was the business development manager for Glaxo. And my job was to liaise with, okay, for you to understand it, the Glaxo group at the time, everything we imported was from the Glaxo UK. They are the ones that import things for us.
Okay.
So we just give them our orders of raw material, of finished products, and they would buy it for us. Between 1985 and 1986, the dollar can be, I just give some figures, can be 20 naira to one, it can be 20 naira to $1 in the morning, and in the afternoon it will be 25. How can you operate? So replacement costs then crept into our lexicon. You cannot just, when you import something, you have to sell at replacement cost. But you cannot be changing prices every day. Because the value of the naira was changing every hour, sometimes 5 times in a day, and everything was imported. So what we did was, look, we have to be smart about this. Today, the naira is 40 naira. What will it be in a month's time? So we figured that out. And it's okay. Our replacement costs, when we are doing the calculation, we shall assume that naira is 95 naira.
Okay.
You see? So anything that comes in, we sell from that time, we sell at 95 naira, we convert it. So the price remains stable. You cannot be changing price up and down. And we found that by the time the goods arrived, the naira had not even got to 95 naira. But we were selling and people were buying. That was the way we escaped that. But today is a different scenario. The next time it happened was, I was in Glaxo. And the way we reacted, and many other companies reacted, was portion packs.
Portion packs.
Portion packs.
How to reduce the packs.
The packs. So that, again, another lexicon crept in at that time. No, we're not talking about replacement costs anymore. We're talking about disposable income. So we found that people preferred products they can buy for 5 naira, 10 naira, 20 naira. So we made our products to suit those purchasing power, and we survived. Now I don't know what people who are. I cannot give any advice because I'm not practicing anymore. I'm just sitting down and reading and looking at television. So
I think
it's for people to be more creative and understand that if you don't want to make losses, you have to think what to do outside the box.
It's good you mentioned dwindling purchasing power, because I wanted to ask, because inflation has greatly impacted, on the pocket of consumers.
Yeah.
And they are looking at what their little money can buy. So, in fact, we've started seeing organizations actually going for smaller pack sizes.
Yes.
If you even go to the supermarket, even the normal pack can still be like that, but the quantity is reduced.
No one is Uraih.
The content.
Again, that is where
content is not as it
SON should. That's what SON should look at. I agree with you. Even petrol. Many petrol stations are selling less than a liter. But you pay
for same price.
For same price. Yeah. Some of the tricks we used when I was there you make your pack big visually,
Yes.
but the content will be okay. You take a 50-gram pack. What is inside is actually 50 grams, but the rest, the air makes it bigger. So the person visually thinks he's buying more for that amount, but he's not buying, he's buying 50 grams.
Another thing we have, another thing I observe again, you spoke about innovation and that organizations should start thinking outside the box. You know, given the current economic situation to stay profitable.
Yeah.
So I have observed that some companies have started, you know, launching new products. Do you think that's a smart move, seeing that we're still trying to see how we can reduce cost of production, and then you're launching new products? Do you think that could be a strategic approach?
Okay, depends on what the new product is.
Okay.
That new product could be a product that is cheaper. Again, I'll give you my own experience. When I joined Wanco, it was a one brand company, Peak. We only sold Peak. But then, economy, you have to think, what is this thing? How do we ensure that we survive? Let us launch a second brand. But milk is milk, okay? What is making Peak milk expensive is because it's all cream. So why don't we replace some of the cream with vegetable oil, which is cheaper, and have a cheaper product, but it's still milk, and it's even healthier. That was how 3 Crowns came. So in the midst of all that, we launched a product which is milk, which people needed, and it's cheaper than the Peak. So, and it created a market for itself, especially among elderly people who were bothered about cholesterol and things like that. So we have now had, in that economic difficulty, we have 2 brands. So there are so many reasons why a company would decide to launch a second brand this time. Okay, I know some companies are launching products with the same brand but with different flavors, because they have found that people have the need for those flavors, or would prefer that kind of flavor to the one they are selling now. Even in beers.
There was one that was newly launched. I'm not going to call the name, but
yeah,
is it a stout? But the flavor is really nice.
Yeah.
Really nice.
And beer, I've seen beer with ginger flavor. And then it depends on how you communicate it and benefits of ginger and all that. You get some customers who can go there.
So what about price differentiation? Do you think that could work for any
I just
brand?
gave you an example of milk that we sold at a lower price.
Okay.
And immediately some people who were off milk for a very long time came back. And it's all about volume.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir.